What it do, people? It's your boy Derek on the mic again. We have a loaded show today, but before we get started, guys, please go ahead and subscribe below and be sure to hit that like button. We deeply appreciate that. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce the one, the only Debo.
What Yo, what up?
How's it going?
It's going good.
So we got a loaded show today. I guess if we could first start off with a something to laugh at. Coach Malone for the Nuggets was seen roasting the Lakers, and this is what he had to say.
Oh, I wonder where this went. This is a collector's item.
It is.
I look pretty happy there. What happened that night? Do you remember? Something about a broom and a sweep? I don't know. Oh, I wonder where.
That's cold.
Yeah, you guys can follow that guy. That's that Clutch Points app if you guys want to see it. But yeah,
that's cold.
Thought that was hilarious, roasting them because he bodied them. Some more Denver Nuggets news. I don't know if you guys saw Jamal Murray, but excuse me, he's got floor burn, and this is what it looks like.
Yeah, shit fucking looks horrible.
Oof, and you gotta play with that, dude, and shoot with that all the time. Damn. Let's see what the other one looks like.
Is that a shooting hand? Is he left-handed? I don't know.
Left-handed or not. Looks like Tyler Hero's available for the Heat tonight.
I still think they're going to lose.
So do I. I think they're going to close it out and get bodied. Let's see. Also, Jamal Murray made something very funny, or not very funny. He said a comment to one of the reporters. They're asking him about Jokic and what he brings to the court, and have they ever seen him play to the level that he's playing right now? And he's like, not really. He's like, maybe one time in practice. And he's like going on, he's talking about it. And then like at the end, he goes, but yeah, Jokic can get better. I'm like, wait, what? Like he said that Jokic can get better than what he is right now. Like he can be even more of a dominant player than what he is. And that's scary to think about. Like we're over here thinking that this dude's in his prime, but maybe we haven't even reached his peak yet. Like, can you imagine? Because you know, like Russell Westbrook was getting like a triple-double a game. I mean, that's pretty much what Jokic gets all the time. But what if Jokic was getting triple-double for the entire season? Or what if like
every game he just
every game, like maybe like 25 points, 30 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists, or
That'd
12
be insane.
Every game. That'd be nuts. And he's definitely going to be like the number one pick in like the fantasy drafts and shit like that next year. I think he might have been this year. I'm not sure. But he's been up there for like the last few years, like a top dog, man. It's just crazy to think about that he can actually get better than what he's doing right now.
Bro, I mean, he almost fucking triple-peated the MVP, bro.
Literally.
Insane.
I mean, has that even happened before?
No.
I think that's why they did that shit. They give it to Joel Embiid. They're like, nah, fuck this guy. He ain't gonna.
We can't have that. We can't
because
have it.
He's so humble. He's not in any commercials that I've seen, anyways. I mean, this dude just goes to work and then just goes home and plays with his horses and shit, like, or feeds his horses, I should say. I don't know. He's an exceptional player. Like if I was like growing up and like watching basketball for like the first time and I had like a favorite player, Jokic would be it. And I would want to grow up to be like him, like humble, and, fuck the money. I'm not about that. He's not even about the awards. Like he doesn't even care about all that stuff. He just cares about winning and winning a championship. And at tonight, I think he's going to get his last.
I was going to say, yeah, I think he's going to get it.
We got a good parlay coming up. The parlay I have, and I got 100% profit boost on DK, but I got the Denver Nuggets winning money line, Jokic 25 points, 1-3, Jamal Murray 5 rebounds and 20 points and 8 assists. Jokic also 8 assists. Jimmy Butler 25 points, Aaron Gordon 10 points, and then Jamal Murray to make 3 threes and Jokic to get 12 rebounds.
Jamal Murray 3 threes is probably the one you got to worry about.
Yeah, because I've been looking at
he either hits or he ass, bro. There's no in between, bro. He gonna either have a 30-point game or he's gonna drop 15.
I hope he wants 3. At least just 3 threes. Just 3 threes. That's it. And then you're the
20 points, right?
Or the other one that ever scares me is Jokic. Like he's been getting a 3 every game. At
He'll
least
get it.
one.
He'll get at least just one. He'll get it.
I'm just hoping someone allows him to get one more. I just want 1-1-3. That's it.
Yeah, he'll get it. I'd be more worried about the Jamal Murray 3 threes, to be honest.
The one I'm actually concerned about the most, let's see.
Or the Butler 25 points.
Jokic assist.
He'll get the assist.
Well, I bet on him last time. He only got 4. That was the only reason why I lost that parlay. I had like a 6-leg parlay, and Jokic didn't get the 8 assists. It was like 8.5 assists or 7.5 assists I needed him to get, and he only got 4.
I wouldn't worry about that. He's going to close it out, and they're at home. Jimmy Butler 25 points is kind of sketchy too.
An 11-pick parlay, so let's hopefully that hits. I'll win. I don't know what I'll win, but it's plus 3,400.
That's a lot. How much
Yes.
did you put down?
$5, I think.
That'd be like, it'd be a lot.
What I've been doing lately,
$1 would be $340, bro. That might be a couple G's, $1,000.
maybe I don't know.
If it's plus 3,400, $1 would be 340, and you bet 5.
Let's see, logging in.
It's gonna be like maybe like
Oh shit! I put $20 down to win $700.
700. Whoa, my math is ass. What the fuck?
It's all good
Is
though.
it plus 340 or plus 3,400?
Plus 3,400.
Damn, I gotta fucking fit. Jesus, my math is so ass, dude.
It's all good, bro.
I thought $1 would be $340. Am I?
I think $1's $34.
Damn. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, but yeah, I bet $20. What I've been doing lately is I started with $1 originally, and I put it into DraftKings, and then I've accumulated it and grown it. I had up to 199, and because I just been doing $1 bets. Finally, I started doing $5 bets, and that's what I've been doing lately, winning a little bit more. But the Amanda Nunes fight I'll talk about later on tonight. I wanted her to win by knockout. Lost that bet. So I went back down again, trying to get greedy. I bet like $25. And then I bet on the Denver Nuggets and all the other same game parlay things on that. So I got 11 game parlay, hoping I can hit $700. If I do, shit, dude, ask me some Christmas money, man. Spend some money on Haley. I won't have to worry about taking that out of my check. Yeah. I'll probably have to pay like, I don't know, $200 in taxes out of that $700.
I think, yeah, you would have to pay taxes on it. It's only over like 600 or some shit. You have to pay taxes on.
I'm already at 200, so if I won another 700, that'd be 900.
Oh, it's for the year? I thought it was per bet.
No, for the whole year, bro. Like they just average it all up, and then you calculate your shit, whatever, and then yeah.
So
It's also whatever you take out of there, and I've only taken out like $50, I think, but I'm gonna be taking out a shit ton.
Bro, you should not have to pay taxes on gambling wins. It's so ass.
Right? What?
Like, I'm gambling, bitch.
I have to pay taxes on something that I won. Like,
And you gamble. Like, it's not even a guaranteed win.
some bullshit.
Can you write those off? Those gambling losses off?
Can I wonder. That's a good question. I know you can write like your crypto losses off and your stock losses, but gambling losses? I mean, if that was the case, all those guys that like 40 grand like loan sharks and shit like that, bro, they should have got that shit back. I don't know.
Shit off.
Some other funny shit I saw over the weekend. I saw someone throw a haymaker. His name is Conor McGregor, and he laid out the fucking mascot. And as you can see right here, he gave him a second punch. But here, I'll show you the video, and you can laugh your ass off with me.
Bro,
So
it's supposed to be a skit too.
Yeah, and then he went to the hospital, dude.
That
And
dude,
then, dude, honestly,
paid, bro. If I was that mascot, I'm gonna sue that motherfucker.
Where's the video at? I don't know if it shows them dragging him away on their feet. Yeah,
I saw.
Grab his feet, and they start dragging him away because he's like knocked out, dude. He couldn't get up. That shit had to be done.
That dude's about to get paid if he's smart.
I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna pay him some money.
I would sue the fuck out of Conor.
Imagine if you're the dude, you're like, hey man, I took a punch by Conor McGregor. I went to the hospital, but I'm all right, dude. I'm back at it again. What's up? How I do?
Gee, my dad tries to call me again.
He's like, oh, you're doing the show? Let's see how many times I can
I've been
interrupt.
texting him, told him I'm doing the show. But yeah, if I'm that mascot, I'm getting paid. I'm
Money.
sue. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, you hit me really
We can
hard.
settle
Man.
for $2 million. I know you got it.
Yeah, $3 million.
At that point, this might as well round up to 5.
I'll take 1.5.
Shit, I would too. Couple stitches for 1.5 million.
I'm sure that he would too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like, you made me get into this fucking thing. You know, you told me this is my job. You never told me I was gonna get knocked out by Conor McGregor, dude. Like, are you serious, man? He hurt my jaw. I almost broke it. Like,
supposed to be a skit, and this motherfucker took it too far. I hope he pull all the cards.
I didn't even
bro.
know his own strength.
I want my medical bills covered. Now I got emotional distress. I got PTSD, all sorts of shit.
Every time he sees Conor McGregor, he just runs away.
Every time I put the uniform on to go out there and be a mascot, I get scared that he's gonna come up behind me and
my shoulders.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking play that shit off, bro. I've seen people sue for stupider shit, so I feel like it would work.
And man, I remember back in the day, that's all people did. Like, people suing people for like McDonald's, their hot coffee. That's why there's like
beat-ups getting sued right now.
There was some outlandish thing that someone did a long time ago that I saw, and I was just like, "You really sued them for that?" I'm like, "Why didn't I think of that?"
You see beat-ups getting sued for the dumbest shit?
Who?
Someone's suing beat-ups because they're saying that their boneless wings aren't wings and they're popcorn chicken. They shouldn't be called wings. They should be called popcorn chicken.
I mean, I get traditional, like a regular human being shit.
Yeah, me too.
If you want to get boneless and get those chicken tenders or nuggets or whatever you want to call them, that's all on you, bro.
But yeah, he's suing, bro, and I will not be surprised if dude wins. I really wouldn't. I've seen dumb shit.
And they're gonna do it all nonchalant. They're not gonna mention it to anybody. You're gonna go in. You're like, why the fuck does this say buffalo chicken tenders or buffalo chicken
nuggets or some shit? Yeah.
What is this, dude?
What the fuck? So yeah, crazy, man.
You see, Chris Paul got released by Phoenix. So, what do you think he's going to go at next year?
Probably, I think he's going to go to a contender because I know he wants a ring. So, it'd be kind of cool to see him on the Bucks with Giannis.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Bucks, maybe join the Heat. I mean, not the Heat, the Bulls.
I don't even know if I want him. He's kind of old.
I'd rather have,
like a 1 year.
I'd rather have Fred VanVleet. He just
extended
his $22.8 million Raptors contract option. He's gonna be a free agent. So yeah, I'd rather have Fred VanVleet. He's a baller. He's still up there doing good. And Chris Paul's getting kind of old now. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah, we need to ship Lonzo out. I read something that Lonzo might not ever play again or some shit.
I said that like 2 years ago. Like when he first had that injury on, I'm like, damn. I saw someone have that injury before and they never played again. Like they never had.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, no, he'll be fine. All this new medicine nowadays, Derek, it's going to be great. He'll be back on the court next season. Next season came along, bro. Didn't see him. Matter of fact, I put him on my fucking team because someone else dropped him in my league. And I put him on my IL or IR spot, and he never came back. And so finally, in like January, I just dropped his ass like a bad habit and just never looked back. But I'm like, he ain't coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
So we should trade him now. Let someone else deal with it.
I don't think anyone would want to trade. Who's going to want to trade for a player? You don't even know what their future looks like.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you never know. Someone might take the risk.
I think they fucked themselves.
Big ballers. Big baller brand.
I remember he was like talking shit, saying he was better than Michael Jordan. Saying his kid's gonna be better than LeBron James and all this.
Oh, LeVar.
Yeah. I'm like, shut the
idiot,
fuck up. Like, you ain't doing shit, dude. Toronto Raptors are finalizing a deal to hire Memphis Grizzlies assistant Darko Rajakovic. Rajakovic. Yeah, that's his name. I'm botching it really badly. I apologize for that. But he's going to be the next head coach for the Toronto Raptors.
Don't know nothing about him, so I can't really comment on that.
Let's see if I know anything about him. Nope. I don't have any information on that man.
Didn't even know who he was. So you said he was from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, I didn't know he was.
If you wouldn't have said that, I would have had no fucking idea where the fuck he was even from.
Some of these assistants I don't know like that, and like like it's different like in the NFL. Like I know who like offensive coordinators are and like defensive coordinators and like head coaches and stuff. But when it comes to like the NBA, I just know who the head coaches are.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
So I don't know if you're on last week, but I was talking about gambling in the NFL, and there's a Colts player that got caught doing
I'm
it.
on here.
Well,
Isaiah Rodgers, right?
Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers. Allegedly, he was gambling, but he did come out and he did make a statement. So I don't know if that's an admission of guilt already, but this was his statement. You can go to Adam Schefter's Twitter, but fuck that guy. Just kidding. Addressing the current reports, I want to take full responsibility for my actions. I know I have made mistakes, and I am willing to do whatever it takes to repair the situation. The last thing I ever wanted to do was be a distraction to the Colts organization, my coaches, and my teammates. I'll let people down that I care about. I made an error in judgment, and I'm going to work hard to make sure that these mistakes are rectified through this process. It's an honor to play in the NFL. I've never taken that lightly. I'm very sorry for all of this. It's like they're cracking down, but I don't understand why none of these players saw what happened to Calvin Ridley.
Oh, they did.
He got suspended before last season, so that's why he didn't play all of last season. You saw him get suspended for an entire year for gambling. So during the last season, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go bet, and not he bounced some kills too. It's
so stupid.
I can get a few at home betting on like other games for like other sports and stuff like that, but betting on your own team, like I wonder how much money he lost because we didn't do shit. We were like,
well, he probably was betting against you guys. That's what's even funnier.
No, dude, I guarantee you probably bet for the Colts and he lost hella money. That's probably why he's really sad.
Do you know how funny it would be if he bet against you guys, though? I'm sorry, but that shit.
Can we see those bets? Can they release them? Come on,
we fucking suck dick. I'm taking the money line every week against us. He said we got Matt Ryan under center, bro. Fuck no.
Jeff Saturday just got hired as head coach. Betting on them. It's like, well, maybe not the Raiders, but everyone after that. Dude.
If you found out that he was betting against you guys, would you even want him on your team anymore?
Yeah, I would want him on my team. I don't give a fuck. We sucked.
Well, you no, like I'm saying, next year, would you even still want him?
Yeah, people learn from their mistakes, but I mean, I feel like if he bet against his team, so it's like, oh, you have that mindset going into the game.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, like you're a dick.
And then that gotta make you wonder, like maybe he was allowing shit to happen on purpose, bro, missing tackles.
He was a baller last year, though. I don't know. He's a very important piece to our team, so it's definitely gonna like when he gets suspended for the whole year because it's gonna happen because he's already came out and said that he did it. It's gonna be a whole year because that's what the NFL is making a mandatory minimum. If you fucking bet, you're getting suspended for a year because it happened to all those Lions players and Calvin Ridley. So he's our kick returner. He is one of our starting corners. We believed in him so much. We got rid of Stephon Gilmore and gave him away for fucking a bag of chips. So it's like, why would you do that? Like maybe last year he didn't think he was an important piece. Maybe he just thought he was just nothing, and all of a sudden he became an important piece. It was like, oh shit, I don't know when he betted or made any bets or anything like that. But like, man, like
I wish they would make their bets public, bro. I just want to see them.
Yeah, I want to see him. Put him
For
up,
real. I want to see him, dude. I just want to know what this man was taking.
I just, in my mind, like John Morant, all these guys that do just dumbass shit. Like you've already been told once what happens, and then you just do it again. It's like you're like having a little kid, dude. Just like, hey, don't fucking touch that, and then just touch it anyways. Like I fucking told you not to touch it, and here you are. With your consequence, your punishment. Don't stick that fucking fork in that socket. You're electrocuted, dumbass. Like
a lot of Josh Gordon vibes going around lately, man.
Literally, dude. Like
motherfuckers just don't learn.
Man. And I feel bad for him.
I know, he kind of got fucked.
Yeah.
Bro just couldn't put the weed down.
Just put it down, man. But here we are years later, and you're actually allowed to smoke it in the NFL now. He's probably
that's pretty fucked, bro. That's so fucked.
Fucked him up for so long, dude. The only other person I knew, there was like a Jaguars wide receiver that used to do coke all the time. I forgot what his name was. Dude was an animal, though. Fucking beast.
Why? Because he was locked in like this the whole game.
He's like,
anytime the ball came to him, he made sure he caught that.
Oh man. So moving on from that, going to the NFL, we've had a journey for Russell Okung. So the dude retired. This man went from 330 plus pounds to a player that's 100 plus pounds lighter. He says, this has been unreal, a new me, a new chapter. The number one question I keep hearing is, how did you do it? And people are like, how the fuck did this man go from 330 pounds to 230? Well, I'll tell you. I fasted for 40 days with nothing but water. Yeah, you read that right. The experience was so rich and rewarding, I'm going to do it again. Fasting isn't just about weight loss, it's about regeneration, healing, self-discovery. In quieting my physical hunger, I unlocked mental clarity and spiritual revelation, a total reset. As an elite athlete, I was always told to eat big, stay strong. I never questioned it, but breaking away, embracing fasting, it changed everything. It's not just lighter in weight, I'm lighter in spirit. Fasting isn't for everyone, I get that. But for me, it was a life changer. The benefits are profound: clear skin, better digestion, improved mental focus. Even my joint pain has decreased. My journey hasn't been about shedding pounds, it's been about shedding old habits and old ways of thinking. Fasting opened a door to a healthier, happier me. It gave me control back. Today I stand before you, a changed, empowered, and inspired. Whether you're considering fasting or just looking to change your life, remember, the first day is always the hardest. Follow along and learn more as I embark on my new journey. And this is what he looked like. And this is what he looks like now.
Yeah, bro, lost a lot of weight. Fasting's hard, bro.
Yeah,
but I find it hard
but
that this man did it 40 days, only water. I just don't believe
only
that.
water.
I don't believe that. Can you even? I don't even think that's possible, bro.
It's possible. Like, there's been times where I fasted for a couple days.
Bro, a month with no food. It seems. I think that's impossible. I think you would starve to death.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the human body can only live like 2 weeks without food, bro.
Not necessarily, because if you're that big, your body starts to eat your fat inside your body because it's starving. Sometimes it wants to store it, so that way if you do happen to starve, it's there for you, like your body can eat it. So essentially, that's what happened to him. I'm assuming he just drank water. And that was it for 40 days, apparently. And then his body's like, you know what? I'm going to eat you.
I just find that so fucking hard. I'm not saying that he didn't like fast. Obviously he did. But like 40 days with just water.
I know. I'm like,
impossible to me, bro.
I can't even do that. There's days, like, there's been times where I haven't ate for like 2 days and I've only been drinking water. And I feel it in my stomach, like how hungry I am. And it's not even an intentional. It's just I get so fucking busy sometimes. I just don't have a chance to eat, you know? I just couldn't imagine doing it for 4 days. I get hunger pains after like a day or two, bro, just for drinking water. Like if I forgot to eat one day and the next day am I going in the morning, I'm fucking starving, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It just seems impossible. I mean, really, 40 days. That's over a month, bro. With no calories, just water.
No food.
I find that so hard to believe. I don't know.
No pizza, no ice cream, no pickles, no peanut butter and jellies, no,
like, bro, there's just no
salmon, no steak, no nothing.
I just find that so hard to believe, dude. I really do. I mean, I'm not knocking his fucking shit because that's impressive and that's good shit. But 40 days just seems like with nothing to eat. Like I feel like he's exaggerated a little bit. Like he probably had like a salad every couple.
Let's ask Chat GPT real quick. Let's see, like,
how long can you survive without food? This just seems so like.
How long can you survive without eating food if you're just drinking water? The length of time.
Yeah, it just seems so impossible, dude.
On average, a person can survive for several weeks without food. Several is like what, 6 or 7?
Bro, what?
Provided they have access to water and essential nutrients. So was he taking like vitamins maybe?
Possibly. He had to be, bro. There's just no fucking way this man just.
I wouldn't recommend it. Like, if you guys are gonna do that, like, definitely like do your research and shit like that, because you can have a lot of health risks by doing that shit. But that's insane, dude. Like, just absolutely insane.
Oh, that's fucking more than insane, bro. I'm like, I can't wrap my head around that.
I just saw that and I had to share that. I was like, wow.
40
That's
days.
fucking
Man.
impressive. 40 days of nothing but water is massively impressive. Never seen that happen. Like I told you, I mean, the most I could probably do it is like a week. Just because I know I can do it for like 2 days. But like 2 days, and then like I'll eat 1 day and 2 days I don't have to. I'm like, I know I can do it for a week, but I wouldn't want to. Fuck that. I love food way too much. But like he's got a point on one thing. Like when he mentioned in there that it like you have clear skin and you do like other types of shit. Yeah, drinking water in general does that for you. If you drink a lot of water, you're gonna have clear skin. Your mental focus is gonna be a little bit better. Like you're gonna feel a lot more energy and yeah. So drink a lot of water. I realized that a long time ago. That's why I don't have as much fucking acne on my face anymore because I drink a lot of water now. Back then I was just drinking like hella fucking pop. Like I remember at one point in my life, I don't know what year it was. It might have been like a decade ago. Probably coming out of high school and going to college. I would just play video games all day long and just drink pop, like a 2 liter of pop a day.
That's so fucking bad. I don't even drink pop no more, dude.
It was bad, dude. I only drink pop if like I'm having it with alcohol or like someone brings it to my house and leaves it at my house, then I'll drink pop. But I don't normally go to the store and buy or anything like that.
Fuck pop. It's bad for you, dude. Trash.
I mean, it is, but and you can have it every once in a while. It's not a little bit's not gonna hurt.
I just don't.
You don't want to check and cook, bro?
I don't really drink hard liquor no more.
I mean, I don't either, but like every once in a while, I want to Jack and Coke, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. You go in my fridge in the garage right now. I have a lot of alcohol, and it goes to like the mental resilience I have to not want to go in there and drink. But I have like a 3/4 of a handle of Captain Morgan. I have a whole gallon of wine in there. I think it's Pinot Noir. I have like a chocolate wine in there.
I got that sounds disgusting, dude.
Crown. Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty fucking fire. Well, maybe come over next time. I'll let you have some. Crown apples in there. That's just like the regular fifth. Oh, what else I got in that bitch? I have I got some Sambuca in there. I got tequila in there, Terramana, shot to the rock. Yeah, but I don't ever drink it.
You got that Club Shay Shay or whatever the fuck?
Club what?
What's Shannon Sharp's whiskey?
Oh, I don't have that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit's expensive though.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to try that.
I had Michael Jordan's alcohol.
I didn't even know he had. So
I went to the bar one time. This guy bought it for me. Mac, one of my friends, looked it up. It was like $1,000 a shot. Or like it's $1,000 for the bottle. I'm sorry, not a shot. I don't know how much a shot would be, but that bottle's a stack. I was like, damn, bro. Because I was like, hey man, what is this? And he sent it to me. I have it on my Snapchat. I took a picture of it a long time ago, but I didn't want to I don't like flexing like that on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that because I want people coming at me and asking me questions about it. Then they want to go in that and then now everyone wants to get the $1,000 bottle. Like, fuck that. I wanted to keep this just me and my buddy Mac, and we had that shit. So because otherwise all my friends have been up at that bar at that particular moment trying to get a piece of it. Oh, you're up there right now? I'm coming.
$50 shots if you want one.
Facts. Probably a bit more than $1,000 bottle. I mean, shit. You get like a bottle of Johnny Walker out here is what, $200, but they charge like $40 a shot for that shit. You know what I mean? So I can imagine $1,000 bottle is probably like $150 a shot.
I've never fucking pay $40
for a shot. 1942. That's like 40 or 50. I had
Ace of Spades.
Huh?
You ever had Ace of Spades?
Yeah.
I never had it. You like it?
It's all right. I don't remember it much, but
yeah. Figures.
Again, I think it was at the same bar.
Jesus, dude.
This is the one in Cherville. I'm not going to say which one, though. You guys have to go to all of them to figure it out. All right. Something I found that was absolutely wild. The Commanders are open to listening for trade offers for Chase Young. I'm like, what? Chase Young? And then I understood. He's only got 1.5 sacks since the beginning of 2021. So I feel like they're like, maybe he isn't as great as we thought he was. Maybe we can trade him right now while everyone's pondering whether he's going to be super great. and we can get a lot back for him. And if he ends up just being shit in the future, then we're gonna make out on the good end. But at the same time, though, what if this dude's a stud? What if you trade him to, like, I don't know, us, the Colts, and then he just starts getting 15 to 20 sack seasons every single season?
Be getting hurt a lot. I think that's a problem too.
He does. He's had some unfortunate injuries that come out of nowhere, man. It just sucks. I mean, it happened to every player, but it's kind of derailed him early on and it hindered that. But if he was going to get traded, what defensive-ended teams do you think would need him?
The New England Patriots.
You guys need defensive ends?
Yeah, we could use them. Our fucking line's kind of weak, bro. It's all right, but it ain't.
Didn't Hightower retire or something like that?
Well, he was a linebacker, but he did play the edge. But yeah, he retired. We got Lawrence Guy. Who the fuck? No, nobody really.
Good point. Yeah,
he's got a bunch of nobodies, bro.
Yeah, I can see him. Names. I could see him going there.
But Bill Belichick ain't gonna be like, we'll give you a 7th round pick, and they're gonna be like, fuck you, because we're so.
They'd probably get that to work out in their favor. They're like, yeah, 7th rounder. Thank you. Thank you, Bill Belichick. Like, he'd somehow convince him that 7th rounder is worth it or some shit like that.
Like, to trust me, you guys are gonna draft a stud with the 7th round pick.
He'll have that trait on, like, man, you always see the master trade negotiator.
Yeah,
dude. That's gonna be him. He's like, so Chase Young, he's only got 1.5 sacks since 2021. You don't want him.
He's useless.
7th rounder, man. Like, that's a great value. I mean, I have a 7th rounder on my team, and last year, 2.5 sacks.
Yeah, exactly.
One more than Chase
Young would do, bro.
I don't think he's better than Chase Young, but I'm starting to think that he might be.
Just fucks with their head. They're like,
oh, damn,
he's got a point.
You know what? 7th rounder ain't that bad. You know what? Like, let's go ahead and do it. And then shocks the world. Oh my God, everyone's
gonna say that fucking it was tampering or some bullshit. Bill Belichick was like paying. Yeah, some
he drugged them. Bill Cosby their ass.
I can only imagine, bro.
Another guy that's a defensive end who, I think he's also a linebacker, but Daniel Hunter from the Vikings. The Vikings are fielding calls for him. They're trying to trade him away too as well.
And they're just trading everybody away.
Seems that way.
Dalvin Cook's gone. Zadarius Smith gone. They're about to be weak as hell on defense.
Where the fuck is Dalvin Cook going to go? That dude's had like 1,000-yard seasons for like 4 straight seasons, and he's got 52 career touchdowns.
Well, that's a good question. He can sign anywhere, right? He's a free agent. They released him.
Fucking Chiefs.
I don't think the Chiefs have much cap room though.
They'll figure something out, bro. I mean, they don't have to pay him now. They'll pay him down the road or something. I don't know.
I also think the Chiefs like that guy that they got now, that young guy they drafted last year. What's his name? Isaiah
Pacheco?
Yeah.
I do like Isaiah Pacheco. He was good for my fantasy team last year. Like, he was no worse than 8 points. You can have him on your team. Some of those weeks he'd get like 2 touchdowns. You're getting you like 16 points. And then there was those 1 week he's only getting you 8 points, but like he got hella targets. Dude's an animal. I liked Isaiah Pacheco last year for sure. Dalvin Cook, I can also see him going over to what was it? The 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks. I know that they got old boy who got injured last year, Kenneth Walker, but can you imagine having Kenneth Walker and
Walker got hurt last year? I thought it was Carlson.
You mean Chris Carson?
Chris Carson, I mean, yeah.
He got injured too.
Damn.
They both got injured, man.
Yeah, I know Walker was a beast though.
Or what if he goes to the Jets, bro?
I could see that.
We'll have Breece Hall and we'll have Dalvin Cook, dude. I'm like, I think he's going to want to go to a contender. And then the crazy thing is, he's not the only running back on the waiver wire. You got Ezekiel Elliott too, dude. I'm like, what?
I would take Zeke. I would take Cook though over Zeke right now.
Facts. I mean, I would too. I mean, Zeke's definitely had the better production over the last 4 years, but those are 2 really good players. And honestly, in my opinion, I think these guys are just going to wait it out until training camp. You know, injuries happen, and I feel like once there's an injury that happens, that's when they're going to, all right, I can step in here. Because Adrian Peterson's also trying to keep playing, man. He says he hasn't retired yet. So
Bro wants to be a starter too, probably. Like, bro.
No, I mean, I think he's accepted it now. He knows that he doesn't have that step that he used to have. So I can see him being like in a backup role or even a 3rd string role, to be honest with you, just depending on where he goes. But
he just put him on a goal line, bro.
Yeah,
just big ass chuck his way in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. I kind of feel like the same with Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like short yardage situations,
3rd and 1.
or goal line carries. I mean, he was productive last year, like with yards per carry, if I remember correctly. He had like one of the best in the league, but so did Tony Pollard. But also that was a good offensive line. So like I don't know.
Good offensive line.
Yeah, we would have to see. I don't know. I feel like this is such a crazy year because I feel like they're still trying to devalue the running back position. Because look at like a Saquon Barkley. He's not wanting to show up for like mandatory camp or whatever it
He
is.
said he'll sit out. I read something earlier. He said he'll sit out the whole year.
And look at this stat. Any player who skips mandatory minicamp is subject to fines of $16,459 on the first day, pretty much 33 grand on the second day, and 50 grand, 49,374 on the third day. So a total of 99 grand. It's like, oh, so if you don't want to go to minicamp, that's
Not
cool.
shit to
It's
them.
gonna be 99 grand.
It's like pennies to them.
But is it though? Because it's the running position, and this is what I've been thinking of lately. It's the running back position. I feel like they just keep trying to devalue that position. They franchise tagged him, so he's getting paid less money than what he normally would have if he got like a 3 or 4 year contract, getting like 17 or 18 million a year. Because Barkley's a fucking beast. Let's be real. Even though he got injured that 1 year, he still came back last year and went the fuck off. So I don't know. I just feel like you hear these big names, and 2 of them aren't even on a team anymore. Saquon Barkley last year was definitely like middle round pick. Like he was going, like people are drafting him on their team as like a number 1 running back. Dalvin Cook, I drafted him last year as a number 1 running back for my team. Ezekiel Elliott, I did, but I did get him in the later rounds and whatnot. But he's still a number 1 running back on a team. Like this year, you're looking at it, you're like, none of those guys, like they're making it seem like these fuckers are old, dude. Like
Yeah,
Dalvin
I know.
Cook,
They're like,
think
what,
he's 27.
26, 27?
I think they're both 27. Like him and Ezekiel Elliott. I think Saquon Barkley is like 26. Like, well, you guys acting like these fuckers are 30 years old and they're just coming off a poor career, or I mean, a poor season. I mean, like, no, these guys are ballers, killing it, doing everything. You ran Dalvin Cook into the ground, and then you just let his ass go. Like, they believe in Alexander Madison, which says a lot about Alexander Madison, but I don't know, man. I just feel like they're still trying to devaluate the running back position, and they're not trying to pay those guys. And I mean, yeah, there's a lot of committees, and that shit's annoying. But when you have a guy who's a home run, like go back and watch tape last year. I guarantee you Dalvin Cook probably had more like burst plays that of like 20 plus yards, 30 plus yards than anyone else in the league. Like I guarantee, besides Tony Pollard. I think Tony Pollard had quite a lot of those, but it's just like, come on, man.
I still think that, I think Dalvin Cook still got it. For sure.
Absolutely. I think he's got like another 4 or 5 seasons, you know? Shit, like I mean, if they can start taking care of their body now, like Frank Gore did, they can play until they're like 35, like he did, or 34, however old he was. He was old as fuck, but he still kept trucking along, man. He just kept his body healthy. Another guy that's still trucking along and killing it, Frank Clark. He just got signed to the Broncos, so he's gonna be playing against his former team, the Chiefs, twice this year. I think it's just a 1 year contract, but that's a good signing by the Broncos.
Yeah, it is.
Been hearing some news about them lately. Russell Wilson apparently looks jacked. Like, and I've been hearing some stuff too. I heard Dan Orlovsky, he was talking on Pat McAfee show. He said that he doesn't think that Russell Wilson will have a bad year again. He thinks that like for some guy to be considered like he was going to be a Hall of Famer and then have this shit year and then come back and still be shit, he just doesn't see it. So I'm curious to see what happens with Russell Wilson. But last year was really bad, like really bad.
It was bad. I was like questioning like if this was even Russell Wilson playing.
I'm like, is this a
look-alike?
What? Because he looked so miserable last year.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
Broncos country.
Let's ride. It's a fucking classic, dude. So many memes from that shit, bro.
I swear, that was like my thing all the time. Like I had Russell Wilson, and I was gonna use that like the entire year, literally. Like in the very beginning, he was my quarterback, and I was like talking shit to people as I was beating them. And every time he would throw a touchdown, which was never, I'd be like, let's ride. But I did that like 5 times last year. And then I got rid of him, and I got a new quarterback, and I think it was Daniel Jones that was balling out for me. And then who was the other guy? Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, those two guys came out of nowhere for me. So D-Hop, he visited the Titans today. They had a good visit. He didn't sign any deal. He's still moving on. He's got some other guys on the docket this week. Your boys, the Patriots.
Bro, I hope we snag him, dude.
Did you see that Matthew Judon was trying to
recruit him? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
Some guy like hopped in his DeAndre Hopkins' inbox and was like, "I will donate $500 to any charity of your choice if you sign with New England." And then Matthew Judon goes, "I'll match." And I'm thinking to myself, like, Matthew, like, bro, this is $500.
Right, like it's like pocket change, dog.
DeAndre Hopkins could be like, "All right, I'll match you." Now I don't want to sign with New England. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm hoping he signs with us though. That'd be lit.
I thought
Juju and Hopkins, and then we still got Kendrick Bourne. I would be happy with that trio.
And if Mac Jones is shit after that, bro, like,
and then we got Hunter Henry and Gesicki, 2 tight ends, bro. Like,
honestly though, I don't know if DeAndre Hopkins would go. Like, he would have to fully believe that Mac Jones is the answer.
Listen, we got Bill Belichick,
and Bill.
They got a good relationship too. D Hop and BB, just so you know. There's like videos of them like praising each other a lot. I'll show you. I'll send one to you after this fucking thing.
That's okay. He's not going there. I know where he's going.
He ain't going to the Colts. Tell you where he's not going.
Yeah, I'll tell you that much. You know why? Because we like our guys. You know this.
And I don't think he's gonna go to the Titans either. The fuck, they don't even have a quarterback.
I mean, he did post on his story. He was at a Tim McGraw concert.
Give a fuck, because he was already out there, probably waiting to go the next day.
He locked that country, bro.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I ain't buying it, bro.
But dude, fucking Chris Ballard in the Southern drawl, he's like, man, we like the guys we got on our team. You know, Michael Pittman Jr. We got Ashton Dillon. We got Alec Pierce.
Besides Pittman.
These are some ballers. These are some good guys.
He's probably like,
we don't have to worry about it, man. We don't need DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, is he really great? Did he win all his routes last year pretty much? Does he catch the ball pretty much all the time? Yeah. Does he have a wide range? Can he go up and jump for it? Yeah. Does he still got it? Yeah. But we don't need those type of players on our team. We like the guys that we have. They're doing real
some dumb shit he would say too.
Fucking stupid. Like, I hate it so much. I'm like, dude, just go. I'm telling you this right now, though. There's going to come a time. Well, he will be put on the hot seat. Like, Chris Ballard is great. Like, I like him because when we had Ryan Grigson, we were shit, and our entire team was just ass. And then he came and he turned our entire roster around. We've actually had a solid defense kind of like the last couple of years, besides like last year. Like, we had a good defense, but we didn't. Like, shit happens. But if it comes down the road, we're like, say 3 or 4 years from now, we're a contender now, and this fucker still wants to like not sign like studs like DeAndre Hopkins to give us that extra push to win, we're gonna be calling for him on the hot seat. We're like, you need to get the fuck off the goddamn seat, let somebody else take the reins, because imagine going like say we had like a stacked defense. Say we had Philadelphia's defense. We got Anthony Richardson as our wide receiver. Say we have like some stud tight ends, stud offensive line. Say we got like Michael Pittman Jr., maybe like one other good receiver. And we need just one more wide receiver just to fucking solidify that and call that the real deal. He'd be like, nah, we don't need him. It's okay. And then we'll just go into the season without that guy, and then we'll end up sucking anyways. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about that. The new Madden cover. Josh Allen is the first Bills player ever to be featured on the Madden 2024 cover. That's going to be Madden. I'm probably not going to buy it. Not because he's on it, but because Madden's the fucking same every year. It doesn't get any better. I've grown out of that game, and I don't seem to like it anymore.
Supposedly they're doing a lot to it this year, but they say that every year, so I don't know.
They said that one year, and you know what they did? They added in, like, what was it, storyline? And it was like where you're some quarterback and you're going through some
fuck, what is it called? Long shot.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you could be the wide receiver too if you wanted to, and then like you end up growing, and then you're doing Madden the Madden Ultimate Team.
I never got into Ultimate Team.
Neither did I. And I didn't care too much for it. And
I just make my own franchise, do a fantasy draft, and then chill.
There's nothing. It's not like NBA 2K. NBA 2K is just like GOAT, bro, and just like
Yeah, my player mode. They need to do that in Madden, bro. My player mode. That would be badass. Literally, just to pay fucking 2K some money so you can steal their idea, and a lot more people will fucking play Madden.
It's not even. Is it 2K's idea? Was that who owns 2K?
It's not. It's definitely not EA. EA's got like NBA Live or whatever.
I think you're right.
It's not. Yeah, I'm 100% positive it's not EA.
I just want to see who owns it. 2K Sports.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, how about this? Hey, 2K Sports. Fuck Madden. Come out with your own Madden, bro.
Dude, they could do that too. They should.
Call it like NFL 2K, and we'll be cool with that, and we'll buy that all the fucking time, dude. I miss the old game back in the day when they had NBA or not NBA and NFL Blitz. You could like run on the side and like I don't know, fucking punch someone in the fucking face because you're trying to
break their bones.
Literally, like they didn't die or anything; they just got knocked the fuck back, and that was a really intriguing game. I like that one. What I will say though is EA Sports is coming out with a new college football game that I'm going to buy because I've been starved for it for so long. And I need it. And I haven't had it since what, like 2013, I think.
You stopped making it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they stopped.
I don't know, probably a licensing agreements or something like that. Plus, all these kids trying to get paid now, you know. So like
they are getting paid now, ain't it?
Yeah, you're trying to get the NIL deals. I mean, I'm sure this game is part of that. I'm sure they're gonna get paid some sort of money for this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit. Like, I want to get that game. Man, I'm still not getting it just because it's. Until someone's like, yo, get this fucking Madden, dude. This game is the shit. I'm not getting it. I haven't bought it in like the last 2 or 3 years.
I got last year's, but it's the same shit.
You know who's bought it for me every single year?
Haley?
No, the guy who used to be on the show all the time.
Oh.
Danny.
Good old Danny.
Yeah. I mean, he was supposed to be on today. He's like, yeah, guys, I'm going to join the show. 6 o'clock, man. 6 o'clock comes around. I was like, all right, Chris, you ready to start?
Nothing.
Oh, man. Girlfriends. The Cleveland Browns have come out with a new logo. You can go check out at Browns. This is the new dog pound. I kind of like this logo, bro.
I do too. It's going to be on their helmets now?
Yep.
Yeah, that's badass. It's way better than the plain ass fucking dumb helmets they have now.
I will say though, are they going to get like rid of their current mascot?
The fuck is their mascot? A turd?
Oh, there we go. I like this one better. The current mascot is an elf.
Yeah, they should get rid of it. It's
Brownie the elf. I'm like, and I always thought to myself, like, what the fuck does an elf have to do with the Browns, Cleveland, and whole? Like, someone explain this to me. Like, I need to do some more research maybe, but I've never understood why the fuck an elf had anything to do with Cleveland.
Yeah, no, that's fucking retarded. I didn't even know that.
I get stupid dog pound, man, but I don't know, man.
I like that though.
I've always wondered.
It's a lot better than just a brown ass helmet with a white stripe.
Facts. And maybe this is a new era for him. This is something that's going to start him off. You got Deshaun. Now it's going to be his first full season. He's going to play everything. He's going to do all the off-season stuff. He's not going to be suspended anymore. People kind of forgot about it. You know, that he is a piece of shit, but you know, he just likes to get a lot of deep tissue massages from, you know, these little ladies out there. Enough of football. We'll get into baseball. I'm going to show you this fucking clip, okay? Now, before I show you this clip, I'm going to show you how ass this guy has been, okay? This guy is an exceptional player as of last year. So, this is him for the year. 1-3, 4.2 ERA, and just absolutely atrocious, okay? Now, I'm going to show you his last year's shit. Let's see. Stats. So this was 2022 last year. He played 31 games. He had 16 wins, 7 losses. Like, he meant a lot to that team. He had a 2.24 ERA, a .99 whip. That's fucking impressive and really good. His strikeout ball ratio was 3.5. Like, that stuff is good. Now let's move on to this year. He's 1-7 in 13 games he's started. He has a 6.36 ERA, a 1.90 whip. He's so bad they option him down to the minor leagues. This man was so desperate to win that this is what happened on a play the day that he got sent down to the majors, to the minors. And you guys can check this out at Bleacher Report.
He's trying to bunt for a base hit. And they better hope this one
Wait
goes
for
foul.
it. Wait for it. He's blowing on it.
And it is not two. That'll be a bunt single for Pena.
Yo,
Show that
right
again,
there
bro.
as he saw Chapman deep at
for
third
something
base.
blowing on it.
So the first two reach.
He's laughing
First
too.
pitch is single off the bat of Dubon. Now Pena drops down a bunt, and it's
He's laughing
cute.
because he's like, "Fuck, upstate of the
This is a
Myers."
very
Yeah,
well
he's like, I'm
manicured
getting fucking
infield,
demoted after
and
this
once it
shit.
hits in that dirt, it's going to stay in fair territory. They were
Like
just
you
hopeful
see
it had a
his
little
face
more
as he's
spin on it, but
fucking
you can see
dying.
it just is true right up the line and stays fair for a bunt single.
Noah trying to
What
get
the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
Dude.
That's funny as
He
hell.
literally was blowing that shit. I'm like, man. I started talking to Nick and my buddy Ryan about because they're good baseball fans, man. I'm like, he's getting demoted today. And then sure enough, later on in the day, he got demoted. I was like, dude, maybe this is good for him. Hopefully he goes into minors, just revamps whatever happened to him, comes back into the majors and starts killing again because he's nowhere near what he was last year. Like this year has just been god awful. God awful.
I can't comment too much. I don't watch baseball like that.
I will show you the all-star players. You probably don't even know who these players are, but I'm just going to mention these guys right quick. I have this guy on my team, Ron Acuna Jr., and obviously he's leading the way. The dude's a motherfucking all-star. He's absolutely destroying the game and killing it. This guy's been doing really good as a catcher this year. I don't know how Vladimir Guerrero's on there because Nick told me he's been kind of garbage, but honestly, that is not that bad to me, honestly. He's got an 800 OPS.
I know who Aaron Judge is.
Yeah, he's a fucking killer, bro. Bubba
I know who Mike
Shetty,
Trout is.
Shohei Ohtani. He's like the best
a pitcher?
player ever. He's a hitter and a pitcher.
Yeah, he's that pitcher that's like second in strikeouts and like second in home runs or some shit.
Yep, he is like Babe Ruth. Just
Yeah, that
modern.
dude's insane. I know who that is.
Jordan Alvarez, they call him Air Jordan. He's a fucking beast. I mean, you can see he's got 17 home runs on the year. I think that's more than everybody else. 12, 13, 17. Mookie Betts, I forgot about him. JD Martinez, I got him on my team. Dude's got 16 home runs on the year for me. He's been crushing it lately. I think he's got like legit like 8 home runs or 9 home runs in like the last week or two.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's been killing it, dude. Lourdes Gurriel, I also have him on my team. He is destroying it. He's on the Diamondbacks. He was off this week, really. He had I think he had like a hamstring injury or something like that. But yeah, I have these 2 players and this guy. So that's 3 players on my team that are potential all-stars. Let's see. Nolan Ariano, he's on the Cardinals. This guy last year, I used to have him on my team last year and the year before. A lot of people weren't really sold on him. And he was like not owned in a lot of leagues until like later on in the season. But this dude was crushing it and had over a 300 batting average. So I was like, why the fuck do they not have him? I think it's because he's not a power hitter. He doesn't hit a bunch of home runs. But the dude, if he's just getting on base all the time, fuck, keep getting him. Shit. The only thing that irks me about this is I don't see Real Muto's name on here. I have this guy who's a catcher named Real Muto, and he's just been a real shitty player.
Yeah, that's funny.
More baseball news. Something so usually stats, when you hear things like this, you're gonna be mind boggled, baby. There is a Stanford pitcher. His name is Quinn Matthews. And last night he pitched 9 innings. He had 16 strikeouts and 156 pitches. I personally have never seen anyone throw 156 pitches ever in my entire life. Usually in the Major League Baseball, once you hit 100, it's kind of a wrap. They're probably going to take you out of the game soon. I've seen some people at 122, usually, but 156 pitches, that is just absolutely absurd. And after the game, this guy walked up to one of the guys and says that he can go another 3 innings today.
Jesus.
This dude seems like he's going to be a fucking stud. Like, he is killing it. I'm like, damn. 9 innings, too. Like, he pitched all 9 innings.
That is.
Now, there are some other stats that they probably won't show you or tell you. He did give up 3 earned runs. But, I mean, out of 156 pitches, 9 and getting 16 strikeouts, like
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about the earned runs, but dude was just killing it, man. Just absolutely legendary. All right,
What's his name?
What?
What was his name?
Matthews.
All right.
Quinn
Might be a household name in the future.
Hopefully he's on the Cubs. Cubs draft him, and he's just a stud. I doubt it. He'll probably go to like a baseball team like the San Diego Padres or something like that.
Somehow, some dumbass like team that everyone hates, like the Yankees or the Dodgers, are gonna get him.
Oh, probably the Dodgers. Honestly, like it would be the Dodgers, dude. Probably trade all their draft picks up and just to go pick them up or some shit like that. Piss me off. Last thing I wanted to go over today. We're done with baseball, basketball, and football. You guys are like, what else is left? UFC. I haven't talked about UFC in so long. But I had to shine some light on Amanda Nunes. She just retired this last weekend after beating the dog shit out of her opponent. And when I say the dog shit out of her opponent, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. All right. Give me a second. Yeah, that's my charger. Don't mind me. This girl, she's getting ready to fight Amanda Nunes. I knew Amanda Nunes was going to beat the dog shit out of her when I first seen her stance. Her opponent was like this, just blocking her face the entire time. So all this was unguarded. And I was like, oh, God. She's going to get fucking fucked up, dude. So I went and placed a bet on her. I lost. I wanted her to get whatchamacallit, a knockout. But Amanda Nunes did not get that knockout. No, what she did is she just, I don't know, treated her like shit. Beat the fucking shit out of her for 5 rounds. And it wasn't even close. It wasn't fair. Matter of fact, I think one of the judges scored it like, I don't know, 57 or 56 to like 30 or some shit. It was just some just number, dude. I'm like, God damn, dude. But beat her ass. She was the 5th ranked fighter, though. And I was thinking to myself during that fight, I was like, man, is there anyone else that's going to be able to beat her? She just beats the shit out of everybody. Like, this is not cool. I think the only person who ever got close to her was Julia Pena, but then she beat the shit out of Julia Pena, like, so fucking bad. So it's just like,
so she's never lost?
She's lost. She's lost like two times, I think. Here, I'll show you some of her stats real quick. Excuse me. This was the girl that she fought. Aldana. I'm gonna show you how bad that fight was. Let me click on this. This is the significant strike. She punched her 142 times. She only punched her 41 times.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Like, those are the significant total strikes, 196 to 57. She had 6 takedowns, no takedowns. I'm like, she had ground control like 7 minutes, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
My God, bro. Just beat the shit out of him. Also, shout out to Oliveira winning his match. This guy, he won, but I don't like his fucking name. His nickname is like Proper.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
Stupid, yeah. This guy, his name is Dan Ige. He's pretty good. I was watching him fight. I think that was my second time seeing him fight, and I'm starting to become a fan of that guy. So I like him a lot. But yeah, let's go back to the stats. All right, so here we are. Stats. Boom. I mean, these are all fights. These are champions that she's fought before, like Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey, Valentina. I don't know how to say her name. I always fuck it up. Shevchenko, Raquel Pennington, Chris Cyborg, Holly Holm, Felicia Spencer, Jermaine. That's Garrett. Juliana Pena again. Like you could see, like, these are some studs that she's killed. So she's lost back in 2008. That was one fight. Alexis Davis, this girl right here, and then Juliana Pena. She went on a run after that. So 1, 2, 3, about 4 fights up until 2014 that she lost. And after that, since 2015, she's only lost 1 time.
Stud.
That's 8 years. Like, that's insane. And like,
That's pretty good.
she's literally the greatest fighter of all time for females. She had 2 belts that she had. I believe she had the featherweight and the bantamweight. Those are both going to be up for they're vacant now, so that means anyone can join those. I think Juliana Pena and probably Raquel Pennington are going to fight, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be those 2 next, but they're probably going to get rid of the featherweight division, and the only reason I say that is because there's only like 9 fighters in that division, and it's not a competitive one really. So I feel like that one's going away. What else was I going to say? She also made a comment that I thought was really cocky, but it's kind of true in a way. She said the next champion is going to be a fake one, and it's going to be fake forever. Whoever gets the belt now is just going to be pretending to have it because she's gone. I thought that.
But what the fuck does she expect? She's retiring, so like, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, kind of cocky, but at the same time, I'm like, I get it. Like, she's great, man. She's a beast, and I don't think anyone's gonna be able to top that. You know, there was some other stuff I was gonna talk about her, but yeah, dude, I just wanted to shed some light on her, man, and her accomplishments and how great she's been. That 23-5 record, 13 knockouts, 4 submissions, just beast, bro. Absolute beast. And it's going to suck that she's retiring. What up?
So I said I knew she was a beast. I don't really watch UFC that much, though. You got to pay for the fights.
You should, though.
Fuck paying for the fight.
Fuck yeah, I don't pay for no fucking fight. Are you kidding me?
What do you
I
do?
watch that shit $3.99.
What, on Stream East or whatever?
No, I don't want to say it on here because every time I fucking talk about it like that, a website gets taken down. But
don't say it then.
I'll fucking message it to you and I'll send it to you, bro. Whenever there's a new fight coming on and I know it's gonna be a badass one and a real good one, I'll send it to you and you can watch that shit.
All right, but
all right, man.
I just don't pay for that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck, because it's like $99 or $70 or $80.
Yeah, and then you don't even know if it's gonna be a good fight or not.
It depends on who you're watching.
Well, I just remember all the people that bought like Floyd's recent fights and like.
Oh no, fuck that. So that's not a UFC fight. That's
I know it's boxing, but like I know it's a pay-per-view. So
when you see these fights, bro, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
yeah, they be beating the shit out of each other for sure.
You'll like it. I'll send you some good ones though. But other than that, man, that's all I got for the day, bro.
For sure, bro. I'm about to watch this game. Starts in 6 minutes.
Literally in 6 minutes. I'm trying to rush this shit. Bro.
All right, later, bro.
All right, guys. That's it for the day. I'm about to go watch this NBA game, see the Nuggets close it out. If you guys got any comments, go ahead and share that. Be sure to subscribe below and be sure to hit that like button. We definitely appreciate that, and we appreciate you guys listening. Love you guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a great night.